You have been passed over for promotions, even though you were doing all of the right things. You're great at your job and overachieving on everything. You work so hard. That means all the time. But there's a few reasons why your boss will never promote you until you know the 3 things that I'm about to share with you in this video. If you are ready to learn what they are and advance your career, tap that like button and let's jump straight into it. The first reason your boss is not going to promote you is because you're an indispensable player. You work harder than anyone else in your team. In fact, your results are lifting the entire team up. The whole thing would fall apart without you. And not only would your team's performance metrics suffer if you weren't there, absolutely crushing it, you are an extremely consistent performer who is adding to the key performance metrics that matter to your team. So if another team member misses their numbers, your boss knows that they can count on you. And that's why your boss knows that if you moved on to another role, you would truly be irreplaceable, which sounds like a good thing until it's a thing keeping you stuck. For example, how many of you have bragged about the fact that when you've moved on from a role, the company had to hire more than one person to replace you? And while this sounds awesome to brag about, what it really means is that you are doing such great work that you are doing the work of multiple people. When you are doubling the impact of any other person on your team, chances are you're also so busy getting those results that you're not leading, you're not stepping up into the next role. The thing is that the higher you climb on the corporate ladder, the less work you're actually going to do. And I don't think that's going to surprise any of you. The thing is when you get into a management position and as you grow as a leader, increasingly you're facilitating work happening as opposed to doing the actual work. So when your strength is doing the actual job, it disconnects you from the next level job. To ask yourself, are people coming to you for leadership, for mentorship, or are your teammates only coming to you to dump tasks onto you because they know that you'll take care of it? Now, it might be that your team is looking to you for leadership and for help for them to succeed. And that leads us into the next reason why your boss might not be promoting you, and that's that they're threatened by you. Especially if your boss is an Avery, which makes so much more sense when you've watched my 5 villains at work video. They know how brightly you can shine, and it's blinding them. One thing to consider to figure out if your boss is threatened by you is if you were promoted, would you be promoted to the same level at them? Would you be becoming their peer? Not only would this make you their competition, it would also decrease the size of their empire. And if they're the empire building type, they would much rather have you do the work and have them get the credit for it while maintaining the size of their empire. One of the things that I've observed in a lot of insecure managers and insecure leaders is that when they have a high potential, extremely talented team member like you, is that they are afraid that that team member is going to outpace them. That instead of getting the next promotion, you'll get their promotion instead. Or maybe when you rise, it will expose just how incompetent of a leader they are. And really what this is exposing is their insecurity and their lack of a leadership mindset. Because great leaders know that the success and career advancement of their teams is a testament to their exceptional leadership. While I could rant a while about this fallacy in leadership, I think that this is a good segue for us to dig into the third reason why you're not getting promoted when you deserve it. And this, my friends, is gonna be a truth bomb. Meritocracy is a myth, and being great at your job does not get you promoted. And this is gonna be a whole rant from me. To break this down effectively, we need to start with the basics. What is a meritocracy? There was a great article a few years ago in The Atlantic that broke down the fallacies of a meritocracy, and in it, it defined meritocracy as a system that rewards merits, both ability and effort, with success. But does merit create success? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this question I'm about to ask. Are top performers the ones who get promoted? Well, if you're a top performer and you aren't getting promoted, you know that isn't true. Does it mean it never happens? No, of course not. Of course there are companies that have systems in place that move the high performers with high potential forward. But we're talking in generalities here today. Now, on the other hand of this definition, we talk about effort. And when we talk about effort, we're talking about working hard, which you know is one of my favorite topics. Because what working hard generally means is that you're working a lot of hours. Is it the people who work the most hours who get ahead in life? No. Some of the people whose careers have stagnated the most are the people who are putting in the most hours and spinning their wheels. And if working hard, i.e., working a lot, is what was required to get you ahead, then why is slacker Chad getting promoted? He's barely working at all. Your ability and effort, in many cases, will not be what advances your career. And this is where we need to learn from slacker Chad. While we can hate the corporate politics and all the games required to climb the corporate ladder, in my opinion, the way we change the game is by playing the game and getting ourselves into positions of power. And that's what we need to learn from Chad. He utilizes 3 extremely powerful career advancement tactics. I want you to go to this video right now and find out what they are. But before you go, if you enjoyed this video, if it helped you understand why you're being passed over for promotion, give it a like. Really helps my channel, makes you my favorite career bestie. Win-win situation. As always, my friend, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.